right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hopefully you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. As you can probably tell, you can see, you can hear, I'm inside the Shelby GT350 with the newly installed ESS G3R head unit. And right now I am doing the idle log for Rob. We're gonna be getting it tuned up. We're gonna be getting the first drive locked in today. So if you guys are excited, feel free. Drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications to stay up to date with all of the content, ladies and gentlemen. It is a monumental moment because it's always interesting, always exciting when you have a new setup that you are getting dialed in. As you can see, hopefully you guys can hear me. We are going ahead and getting the data log underway. My laptop and my device, y'all can see, for some reason it keeps like disconnecting, but I was able to get it, you know, for like probably like 5 minutes before I had to go ahead and like reset it. But hopefully we can go ahead and just have no interruptions, because I do want to get it logged while it is currently, it's damn near operating temperature right now, and that's kind of what you want. So we're getting this done. Oh my gosh. Then I can send this over to Rob. Got the ESS G3R head unit. I got to get the whole engine bay cleaned up and detailed, but most important thing is getting the car all dialed in. You guys can see from the front, it looks exactly like the Supercharger kit as far as the intercooler goes and whatnot. But this is a massive head unit. I have the filter as well that we're gonna get on the car. That comes in on Friday, but letting this bad boy idle. It idles the same way it did with the Supercharger kit. So just gonna go ahead and let this thing do its thing. For the most part, you know, it's operating temp now. So I'm gonna send this log over to Rob Shoemaker, and then hopefully we get a response back relatively quickly and we can get the first drive underway, because I'm real excited for that.
One eternity later.
All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is the next day and we're in the Shelby GT350, finally going ahead and taking it home. I actually drove up here in the S650. I will be coming back up later to pick that up, but what I'm going to be doing right now is if I can actually see, where is my cursor at? There it is. We are going to start the data log process. We're going to do the daily drivability data log, so literally going to log the car as I drive home. So we're not gonna be doing any hard pulls in this video. Woo! Oh my lord, it has been quite some time since I've driven the Shelby GT350. Oh my goodness. Clutch is way different, everything is way different. Just need to make sure that my computer does not disconnect, because for some reason whenever I do data logs it loves to disconnect. But we are driving the ESS G3R Shelby GT350, man. Okay, we're good here. Woo, man. It's been a minute since I've driven this car, man. I think my laptop disconnected. It definitely did. Hold on, y'all. I got like a junk laptop. I gotta restart the data log process. Let me pull over into a gas station real quick. I think it's because, oh man, I don't know why it stopped. I need to get that RTD device, but yeah, it lost connection. My gosh, this car is so much more notchy as far as like shifting and driving. I love it. That I do not have rev matching in here. Man, what is with all these trucks? Need to pull over in this gas station and restart the data log. Save this file and send another. Alright y'all, we got the data log going again. Just like driving before my computer disconnects. It shouldn't though. Disconnected again. Yeah, my SCT device is like, I don't know, I gotta get an RTD device. It is just constantly disconnecting. I'm about to close out the app, boot it back up again, and try this again, because it just constantly keeps disconnecting. Ladies and gentlemen, so far so good, minus my computer just constantly disconnecting. Just gonna cruise it home. I got a filter on the way coming tomorrow, so I'll get that slapped on the blower. I'm gonna have to pull over again though. I need to get the RTD device. This never really happened to me before, this consistently. So where it just constantly disconnects. And speaking of disconnecting, I hope my GoPro doesn't overheat. It is toasty. But with the dumps, you really can't even hear the blower or the blow-off valve that loud. With the full exhaust, it'd be a lot louder. You'd be able to hear it at least a lot more, but the way everything is right now, all you hear is the exhaust. And I'm cruising at like 60 mile an hour. That's 650 over there. little bit sooner. And I might have forgot to tell Rob about that, because the cylinder head temps are like 217, and that's obviously higher than what it should be with this thermostat. So you know what, I'm not even gonna put it in a parking spot. It doesn't matter. I think, you know what, yes I will. I'll just put it right here. They're going down. So let me go ahead and reconfigure all this. Let me go ahead and close out the program and boot it back up.
A few moments later.
All right, let's try this again. I kind of feel bad. I think I actually was blocking that guy, but I thought he had plenty of room to open up his door. I mean, I knew I could open my door, and my door is longer than his. These Mustang doors are long, so I don't know what that was about, but I feel bad. Hopefully, I don't lose connection with this laptop, because that would be quite irritating. I closed the program and opened it back up, and I'm trying not to go ahead and like jiggle any of the wires and whatnot. Ought to hit this U-turn. Oh my goodness, man, my bad. I definitely need to practice driving this car again before I go out racing it, for sure. This is what happens when you don't drive a car for a month. Because the pedal feel is so different. It's still backfiring and popping. I can't hear you. I can't even hear that guy, bro. My car is so loud. There goes the thermostat kicking in. Yeah. It is hot as hell though too. It's like 90. It's actually, I know for a fact it's way hotter than 90. My car thermostat is completely off. Get away from that. Don't want any of that going in the blower. Alright, well, I'm gonna pull over one more time. Turn the not the thermostat, oh my gosh. Turn the data log back on again. I literally closed the application, opened it back up. I don't know why it's doing it though. It never did it like this last time. updated everything too. All right, so it is so hot that my GoPro is starting to overheat. That's literally how hot it is right now. I think that might be having something to do with my laptop actually like disconnecting. I have it loading up. Actually, there it goes. It's actually data logging right now, so that's perfect. But if it happens again, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the device. I think it's like the RTD. There might be like another device called the Avid where you just actually plug it into the OBD2 port and you can just control it through your phone Bluetooth. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get that. I don't know why it constantly keeps disconnecting. I did not have this problem like this when I did do the data logging on E85. My goodness. I'm gonna need some more seat time, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys couldn't tell. I'm gonna need a lot more seat time. I done forgot how to drive this car. Let me get over too, because it's not like I can go and hit it. Going down. I'm definitely gonna have to have Rob go ahead and reconfigure that thermostat to open up. I mean, it's hot outside, but shoosh. This is exactly why you data log the car before you go racing it. Exactly why. Then it goes back down, 219. It's like it kicks on, drops it, and then it shuts back off. So back at the casa, car's in the garage. I need to get the engine bay all detailed up. I honestly might go to the stock coolant tank, because this UPR coolant tank, even though it looks nice and it's, you know, color coordinated with everything in the engine bay, it's incredibly hot, and I know this could potentially cause heat soak issues. I don't know, potentially, but like I can't even touch it, it's that hot. So I might go ahead and put the stock one back in, because I don't think this is going to really help anything out. Again, I don't really pop my hood like that, so I need something that works. We'll see. After I go ahead and send Rob the log, have the thermostat kick in when it should. Hopefully that does go ahead and fix the issue, but if not, I'm gonna go back to the stock coolant reservoir tank, whatever you wanna call it, because that thing is hot as hell. But setup, it's looking nice, man. G3R, got the UPR breather tank as well, catch can, whatever you want to call it. And the car is dirty, but it's been sitting for like a month. But yeah, almost ready, y'all. Just need to get a couple more data logs underway, and we'll be back out to Mexico in no time. We have streetcar takeover in a couple of days, but honestly, I don't know if I'm able to make it, because the setup is literally fresh and I still have to go ahead and data log everything. Unfortunately, we were not able to get the car on the dyno yesterday because bipolar Houston weather. We had a literal monsoon, and I have no filter on the blower right now. My filter comes in tomorrow. So I definitely was not trying to drive with an open blower. And on top of that, most importantly, we are on ET Street R's. So driving in a monsoon on ET Street R's that have like probably, I don't know, like 6K miles on them at this point, that's a no bueno. So yeah, better safe than sorry. As you can see now, it is perfect weather. Why couldn't it be like this yesterday at this time? Like, come on now. It's hot, but Jesus, if it was like this yesterday, the car would be on the dyno. But it is what it is. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I got up real early today. I had to go ahead and get a jump start on work, pick up the car, and now I'm getting right back on the computer to get back to work. So if you guys enjoyed, feel free, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications. I'm gonna keep y'all up to date on everything. Next video will probably be data log on the car again, and then we can do the hard pulls, and then hopefully we'll make it out to Mexico this weekend. But definitely not gonna rush anything. The setup is brand new, and you obviously need to be, you know, more safe than sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Stay safe out there, y'all. Deuces.